Hi golfers, Nick here for Nick Taylor Golf. It's Friday, so welcome to another lesson on golf tips. This week on golf tips, I'm going to share with you golfers my journey from 155 miles an hour maximum ball speed to 170, my transformation from 165 pounds, yes that's 75 kilos, to 93 kilos currently, that's 205 pounds for you Americans out there. So how have I changed from that size to where I am now? What process have I gone through? What's my diet? What's my workout routine? What have I changed in my swing to go from maybe 105 to 108 maximum clubhead speed to pushing 120? What have I changed? You're going to find out in today's video. So first up guys, let's take you back to 2017. So obviously 2020 at the moment. So going back 3 years, just check out this video. So this is me. I was working in the UK at the time. American Golf. I was doing a club review here. I was testing the XR16 against the Callaway Epic Sub-Zero, really just doing a sort of a comparison like for like. And with the XR16, which was one of the best drivers at the time, it's probably one of the most popular drivers of all time, I was getting 150, just over 150 ball speed. And then I sort of moved on to the Callaway Epic Sub-Zero, sort of pushing out to 155 average. I was getting a total distance, like on a good shot, like 285, and I was carrying it around 260. So let's hit a couple of shots now, just take a look at the difference between that swing and the swing today. So that time of that video in 2017, I was using the Callaway Epic Sub-Zero. Today I've got the Sim, which is the driver I use at the moment. This is in 8 degrees. I think at the time I was using the 9 degree. So we're gonna do a few shots here, just have a look at where I'm at. Now, I've hit 5 shots, I think, in warm-up, so I've not really warmed up. It's not like I've been trying to hit the ball further, it's just this is what's happened over time. So as you can see on the screen there, pretty good shot, pretty straight as well, and I think that does come down to the stack and tilt training, right? When you're changing your swing, it's not just bulk and speed, fitness, it's technique as well. So there's a number of things here that you have to change in your basically your lifestyle, if you like, to hit the ball further. 116 clubhead speed, 166.6 ball speed, so not bad. That's already sort of at least 10 miles an hour faster than where I used to be. That's in like one shot. Let's keep going. So I'm just trying to hit these now. This is not really how I play. This is kind of my Bryson swing, if you like. But yeah, you can see that on there, pushing out to just over 300 yard carry, 323 in total distance, destroying the grid. Yeah, 301 carry. Let's have a look at some data there. 116.7 clubhead speed, 166 again ball speed. So I'm just giving these a whack. Let's try and step on this one a little bit more. This isn't, like I say, how I normally play. I'm just really trying to unleash a little bit here. Just seeing how far I can get it, just with like literally no warm-up. Now the important thing is, you can see with these shots, like I'm lashing at these a little bit, but I've been working hard on my technique. 300 yard carry again, very similar to that last shot. I've been working really hard on my technique in the stack and tilt golf swing. You'll see the difference from when I was hitting that golf ball 3 years ago. You'll see the difference in sort of my follow-through position. 117 clubhead speed. What was the ball speed? 170 ball speed. So yeah, in those videos there, I was swinging, I was getting like 155 maximum ball speed. So that's 170. Now I don't really try and train for this. I'm not like really been trying to hit the ball further. It's just kind of a combination of things. But I'll show you what I've been doing with my technique. So if you look at those videos, in my sort of my follow through, I was kind of finishing very high, I was sort of bending backwards. Now in the backswing, I was actually swinging it just as far as I am today, if not further. Back then, my swing was kind of right around here, and I was just trying to sort of bend back and throw the swing out to the right as much as possible. So now, with my stack and tilt training, I've worked on my swing a lot over the past few years, and now swinging more around my body in the backswing and in the follow through. So you'll see the difference here. If I play the old swing and this one, you sort of see the difference here in the follow through. Sort of swinging much more around to the left, keeping it on the grid, turning a bit more as well. That's important. Okay, that was pretty good. Just a bit low spinny, that one. So this sim driver is absolutely awesome. I love this driver. So yeah, just died out a little bit out the sky. I think the ball speed would have been all right there. 117 miles an hour club head speed. So yeah, bad shot there. Still got out to 314 yards. I was getting like 280. Thought that was quite good. 169 ball speed. So yeah, I'm trying to straighten out my swing direction. I think that's quite important. So swinging through, I'm trying to turn and swing, keep my hands and club on the grid. I'm not trying to lash at it, lean back and try and throw it off the grid. Now it'd be interesting if I actually went through a process of trying to bulk up specifically to hit the ball further. I'm not really doing that, just how it's happened. Okay, that was probably a bit better, higher shot. Bit pushed out to the right. You can see I'm trying to lash at these a lot, but still getting out there to 314 yards. So carried 295 on that one. Let's just go one more. See what I can do on this last one. But 118 club head speed, 169 ball speed. See if I can get a little bit more out of this. It was a good shot. It's like dead straight. Where's it going to go? Oh, 308. Carry, 328 total distance. So this is not my longest. I think my longest I've got out there on this machine is about 324 carry. So that carried 306, 119 club speed, 171 ball speed. So ball speed in the last 3 years has jumped up 15 to 20 miles an hour, so massive jump there. So guys, I hit 6 shots there. Just looking at some of the ball data that we got there from the quad. 168.7 average ball speed. Now, going back to those videos there, the average of all the shots I hit was probably 152, 153 between all the sort of 10 drivers I hit. So really big difference there. I'm launching it today around 12, spinning it around 2000, so pretty good numbers. Getting a good descent angle, 36. The key thing really is the side spin. Like the side spin, some were left, some were right, but very straight. There wasn't much curve on the golf ball. There's one that just dived off a little bit to the left, which kind of brought down my averages, but still my carry distance average there of 296, and that was with the 283 in there. Total distance, 319 total, and they're all pretty straight, right? That's down to a combination of things, right? It doesn't happen overnight that you can go from 155 max ball speed to pushing over 170. That doesn't happen overnight. There's a combination of things that have to happen. So when you're trying to look for extra distance, just changing like one thing in your swing, it's not going to change. You need to change kind of a combination of things. So a few questions I've had is really just obviously about bulking up. So going back to those days where I was sort of getting 155 sort of ball speed at that time. It was a difficult time really in my life at the time. The previous year to that, I'd gone through losing my job, I'd gone through getting married and divorced in the same year. So I kind of was in a really low space in terms of mentally and physically. And at the time I wasn't really eating much. I was probably eating maybe less than 1,000 calories a day. I would have like porridge in the morning, might have a sandwich at lunchtime and maybe some chicken with rice in the evening. So it was kind of like, didn't really focus too much on myself and physical. It was more, it was a difficult period of my life. I was kind of putting myself into my work and trying to progress in that way, and that was where my focus was. But now sort of 3 years down the line, a lot has changed. Obviously out here in Singapore now for a couple of years, really great lifestyle. I eat a bit more, I have to say. If I go to McDonald's now, I've got this thing called a quad burger, and basically, I should paint in this idea really. Double cheeseburger and Big Mac. Take out all the bread from the Big Mac, but you keep the 2 patties from the Big Mac, put it with the double cheeseburger. It's called a quad burger. So yeah, that's like more calories in that one meal, plus some chicken nuggets. That's more than one. In that one sitting is more than I would eat in a whole day, going back that time. So certainly eating a lot more. I don't do that every day, but certainly my sort of my diet's changed. So in the morning here, I've got a bulletproof coffee. So I have that in the morning. It's kind of like gets me started through the day, and I won't eat then till probably 2, 3 in the afternoon, and then maybe 8 o'clock in the evening. So I kind of have 2 meals a day that are kind of closer together. I have my bulletproof coffee in the morning, it gets me through the morning. I find that works for me. Obviously there's different diets out there, and I'm not saying that's the best one, but that's what I do. So I eat a lot more calories, try and take out as much of bread and rice as possible. That's kind of what I'm trying to get out, trying to eat as much protein, eggs, meat, and really just try and eat reasonably healthy. Like I don't necessarily agree with eating too much vegetables. Like I eat a little bit, but I think you've got to get that protein in you to bulk up your muscles. I work out 2-3 times a week, if I can 3 times, but usually on average minimum 2. Over lockdown period here in Singapore, I kind of got some weight, started to really get into sort of trying to bulk up. Protein shakes, so I eat my protein shakes as well on top of that diet every day. And it's a lifestyle change, right? It's not just, it doesn't happen overnight, right? My swings improved a lot thanks to the stack and tilt system. I wouldn't be here today in Singapore especially, so thanks to that. But yeah, it's a combination of things, right? It's a lifestyle change. My colleague here, Matt, he's going through a process of trying to get more speed. Now he's doing really well. He's sort of struggling to get to 100 miles an hour. Now he's pushing 104, close to 105 now. So I'll link his channel in the description below, because I think he's on a journey of trying to increase. This is kind of like my journey of getting better in not just hitting the ball better, but just in everything in general, right? This is kind of a lifestyle for me. It's not just trying to hit the ball further. I don't get to play much golf out here in Singapore, unfortunately, but I get to play a little bit. I don't swing it like that on the course. I'm probably closer to 112, 113 clubhead speed instead of lashing at it trying to get to 120. But yeah, it just shows what's possible, and I'm not really warmed up here, so it'd be interesting if I did put more time into it. I don't really have the time to do that, but how far I could get with it in terms of clubhead speed and ball speed. But really that's just me just rocking up 2 or 3 balls in the morning. I've got 15 lessons today, so it's going to be a busy day. So I just wanted to share, kind of answer some of the questions that have been asked on my channel, social media, asking about sort of my diet, kind of my workout routine, and my technique, just what things I've changed to sort of bulk up and hit the ball further. So golfers, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts, what you've changed maybe in your lifestyle and your swing to try and hit the ball further. That's what I've done. Thanks for watching. Golfers, enjoy the video. Please give it a thumbs up. If you've got any questions on that, post them in the box below, and if you're not already, please follow me on my other social media platforms. I'll see you again next week for another video.